Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Dr. Gerry Kreitzer from the Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale, and should mention your day job, too, choir director at Mount Mercy University.
Yep.
And since they let you come out here in the middle of the day, we should give them a plug as well.
Thank you, Mount Mercy. It's a great place to be. We got it going out there.
How many years is this for you as the director of the Concert Chorale?
This is year 5.
Okay, year 5.
Yeah.
But it's a big year for the Concert Chorale, as this is year 60.
60th anniversary.
Man, that's amazing.
So it's the oldest of the great choral organizations in Cedar Rapids, founded by Torrance Carlson. And he was choral director in Cedar Rapids and head of the music program for a while, and just a great guy. And so he started it as the Cedar Civic Choral Organization. So.
And before we start talking about the concerts, tell me a little bit about how the choir is structured regarding participation, auditions, and things like that. How often during the year do you accept new people and things like that?
Absolutely. Well, when we took over the group, I decided that we would do away with auditions. The group has doubled in 5 years, and we're about 74 singers right now.
Wow.
And we do have singers that are in for the entire year, but we do have singers that can only do one concert. Maybe they can only do the first concert, and then they're snowbirds, and they take off, and it's all fine with us. We have a prorated whatever, and we just want to be an open, welcoming choral organization for anybody that loves to sing, that has a chance to do it. And I just figured that, the audition thing sometimes carries a little stigma, and people may shy away from doing that, and think it's an elimination kind of a thing. So I said, why do it?
Well, there are many people, I'm a recovering singer. Laura Carson behind the camera has been a member of the Concert Chorale for years and years. Just because we get out of school doesn't
we
mean
still
we
have
don't.
her seat, by the way. It's got Laura Carson right there.
So the Christmas concert is coming up. Tell me about how you program your holiday concerts.
Well, we're going to be doing the Magnificat by John Rutter, and he's such a famous composer, and especially for all of Christmas arrangements, just fantastic things. But also he's famous for his hymn, his Te Deum. And I'd never known the Magnificat. It's a rhythmical, exciting piece, but also some unbelievably great lyrical moments. It's in 7 movements. We have a little chamber orchestra, and there's some wonderful soprano solo things throughout. And so I've been so fortunate to be able to get Jessica Prey.
She is
to sing,
an amazing singer.
And we had done a few operas together with Cedar Rapids Opera, and last year she was in the Grant Wood operas. And I said, I've got to get you to sing with chorale next year. And so she's going to be doing that. And we'll finish the concert with Jesu Bambino, and I'll let her soar away a little bit on that. So, and we'll also be joined by the St. Paul Carolineers, a wonderful bell organization. So,
bell choir,
orchestra, great choir, Jessica Prey. It's going to be fantastic.
You're at St. Paul's Methodist Church, which is also acoustically a very fine spot.
Nice place, historical building. Yeah, great place.
So that is just one show only, correct?
One show only, Saturday night, December 14th.
Well, as we said, it is the 60th anniversary, and I hope you come back during the rest of the season. But I know that the remainder of your concert season are some very special events as well. So give us just a little bit of a preview of those, too.
Well, we'll do the Beethoven Mass in C in March, part of our Masterworks series. And
this is a big anniversary for
250th
Beethoven,
anniversary year for Beethoven, and it's a great work. It's kind of a Haydn-style mass. It's not the great, huge Missa Solemnis that he did later in life. So it's very accessible for our choir, and we'll have an orchestra, and that'll be at Immaculate Conception Church, which is an unbelievable acoustical
acoustically,
place.
That's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, and we'll follow that up with another event at Immaculate Conception. We do a high mass with Father Chris, and he chants the Mass in Latin, and we do a Mass from the choir loft with strings. This year we're going to do the Schubert Mass in G, which was also done in the inaugural year of the Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale.
Oh.
So I'm going to tie that together.
Yeah.
But singing from the choir loft in Immaculate Conception is truly an amazing experience. And from what I've heard, for the people in the congregation below.
And then your finale for the 60th anniversary season.
All Cedar Rapids composers. And this idea just kind of dawned on me last year.
Kind of a natural.
It
but,
was a
yeah.
real natural. And, of course, starting off with my great friend Alan Kepke, who's got so much great choral music. And I was so enamored with the opera, the one-act opera that Robert Lindsay Nassif wrote last year, American Gothic, that we met, and I asked him if he could arrange that for a choral suite. So we've commissioned him to rewrite the opera into a 3-movement choral suite.
Oh, well, that was great fun, and how cool to hear that as a choral arrangement. Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we'll do some Steve Shanley. There are some local composers, Lisa Naher, who had some pieces actually premiered by the Kirkwood Community College Choir. Let's see, we've got Dan Malloy, who's a big figure in town. It's actually his dad, Dan Sr., who's had Malloy custom pianos for a while. Charlie Kuchera, who's in town and has written some really nice, wonderful things. Steve Shanley, of course. And then I got hold of Michael Doherty, asked him if he had any choral pieces.
He's written a few
things.
Here
Actually,
and there.
only 2 choral works.
Really?
And so he wrote a set of 7 pieces in 2018. And we're going to do 3 of them. So I said, is it okay if we do 3? And he said, that'd be perfect. And I said, well, what do I owe you? And he said, well, you've got the scores. How about, would you fly me back for the concert? So we're hoping that maybe we have Michael Doherty in attendance. That'll be at First Lutheran Church, the newly renovated First Lutheran Church in May.
So we've gone far out into the season, but in the more immediate future, of course, it's the holiday concert coming up on December 14th. Again, and that's an evening, Saturday evening, yes?
Saturday evening, 7:30 concert. Don't miss it.
Do you recommend advance tickets, or do you also do pretty good?
Well, they're cheaper advance tickets.
Okay.
And you can get them on our website at crchorale.org. And also check out our Facebook page, Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale.
All right. If you'd like to attend the concert, or maybe if hearing about the upcoming events has made you think you want to pick up the songbook again as well, you can visit the website, I'm sure, to find out how to get involved.
Love to have you sing. Tuesday nights we go from 7 o'clock until 9:30, and we use every minute of it. And it's a lot of fun and great people to be with.
Gerry Kreitzer from the CR Concert Chorale. Thanks for being here, and have fun and a blessed holiday season. I look forward to talking to you after the new year.
Same to you, Dennis. Thanks for having me on.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:20, or download the podcast, watch or listen on your own schedule using your favorite podcast catcher, or at kcck.org/culture. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.